9 continues.
Across the country, Americans are celebrating Juneteenth, but now it's finally a federal holiday. Joining us right now to discuss is Reverend Gerald Arnold. He's the president of the Evansville branch of the NAACP. Reverend Arnold, thank you so much for making time tonight.
And thank you, sir, for interviewing me.
And so let's get right into it. Obviously, it is a day set aside to celebrate the end of slavery in the United States. But what does this day mean for you, Reverend Arnold?
Well, it means that if you keep knocking, you know, Dr. King had a speech, a knock at midnight. And he talks about the man on the inside told the man on the outside to go away and trouble me not. And the scripture goes on, and Dr. King interpreted to say, the man on the inside will get up and give the man on the outside as much as he needs because of his importunity, his persistent knocking at that door. So for 150 some odd years, there's been a persistent knocking, and Juneteenth now has become a national holiday.
And that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you about next, Reverend Arnold. Obviously, you know, President Biden just signing that law making Juneteenth, as you just mentioned, a federal holiday just days ago. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good that people like Oprah Lee, who was 94 years old, and President Biden showed her all the respect in the world. She was 12 years old in 1939. And it just thrills me to death, you know, that she's also doing a 2.5-mile walk in commemorations of this and this national holiday that has been given on behalf of African Americans who were enslaved.
And obviously we have several celebrations going on across the tri-state, Reverend Arnold. I know you were at one today up in Gibson County, right at Lyles Station. What was kind of the response like from some of the community members out there when you were out speaking?
It was, the diversity of the crowd was just outstanding. You know, white and black and other nationalities all assembled there. Lyles Station, which is a historic site of African Americans. We had some of the Lyles lived here in Evansville. And what a great opportunity and what an appropriate setting for such an occasion like this, you know, to have that diverse crowd come out and celebrate today.
And Reverend Arnold, here we are, you know, 1 year out from those Black Lives Matter protests that, of course, we all remember that took place last summer. Talk to me about where are we right now?
Well, again, we celebrate Juneteenth, but we don't want to lose the perspective that there's still issues out there. Juneteenth has always remarked for many of us in the black community, both a celebration and memorial. And the legal shackles of slavery may have been released in 1863, but the systemic shackles of slavery still remain. And so we can't get too excited that we get sidetracked, because there's still lots of work to be done.
And that's what I wanted to touch on you, maybe to wrap it up, Reverend Arnold, about some of that work that needs to be done, you know, especially when we talk locally, you know, in Evansville, an area that you represent for the NAACP. Talk to me about what that work looks like and what needs to be done going forward.
Well, the work going forward is that our voters' rights is under attack. The transparency coming from law enforcement and government, the accountability, policing, all of those things are still out there, and we realize that we have to continue this struggle, this fight, and continue to knock at that door, so we can get the change that we need.
Well, Reverend Arnold, it is always a pleasure talking with you, and again, we really do appreciate your time tonight on this Juneteenth.
Thank you, sir.
All righty, take care. And Eyewitness News at 9 will be back right after this.